As a successful businesswoman and owner of a modeling agency in South Africa, Tanya struggled her addiction to pain pills and alcohol. Her crippling rheumatoid arthritis made staying away from medication near possible until one day. Down wasn't fair enough. Pain medication and box wine didn't cut it. Through her journey from victim to victor, Tanya discovers an inner strength to overcome the foundation of grooming and child sexual abuse that set the stage for a self-destructive path. She takes control of her life through many gut-wrenching struggles, finding salvation through repeated supernatural intervention, which creates in her a fierce determination and ultimately unshakable faith in God. She tells about all of this and much more in her book entitled From Victim to Victor, released by Eurobox Publishing House. Today, we have the great chance to talk to the author who's right now connected with us. Hi, Tanya, welcome and thank you for accepting this invitation.
Hi, Virginia. Thank you so much for inviting me. I really do appreciate that I'm able to show people the face behind the book. I'm very blessed for that. Thank you.
Well, Tanya, first of all, congratulations for the publication of the book. I really believe that writing about yourself maybe is one of the biggest literary challenges. When did you feel for the first time this need, this urge to write down your story?
That was actually, it was 20 years ago in a dream. I had a dream of a book. All I could see was the title and a big hand reaching to a small hand. And the title was From Victim to Victor. And I turned it over on its side to see who the author was, and it was me. 2 nights later, I had the same dream. And then I think 2 weeks after that, I went to go visit a friend of mine in Port Elizabeth. And as I walked into her house, she said to me, I have a huge favor to ask you. I'm busy studying journalism. Please, one day when God's using you in ministry, may I write your life story? So the seed was planted 20 years ago, but I never, ever knew how it would come about. Not at all. So it's been a miracle and a blessing to have been able to share the story.
And what are the main themes that we can highlight in the book?
I think what the book covers is it's very raw, it's very real. It's for anybody that has suffered any form of abuse. It's not just sexual abuse, whether it be physical, emotional abuse. It's really, I think what I enjoy about my book is it's not a self-help book. I'm not just telling someone what to do. I'm sharing my story as and how it happened, very real, very raw. And in sharing that, what I did and what happened to bring me out of the victim mentality that I had for many, many, many years. And so, yeah, it's quite a journey. You can expect to hear a lot about battling with self-hatred toward myself as a young girl, suffering bulimia, anorexia, repeated sexual abuse right through into my teenage years. Loads of physical abuse, then crippling rheumatoid arthritis now, which I've had for almost 24 years. I'm actually sitting in hospital at the moment, going for surgery at 4 p.m. So yeah, it's been there's a lot that people can take, but I think the thing that I want to get across very much is true relationship with God, because so many broken people, when I refer to a broken person, I'm saying someone battling substance, someone battling with self-doubt, self-hatred, all those things, think they need to fix themselves before they can come to God, because coming to God means they've got to be well behaved. And I think that is it's a very, very sad mistake, because it is only through coming to God that supernatural strength is provided. And if anything, I think my book shows absolute grace. It's not about being self-righteous. It's purely about grace, mercy, and love. Absolutely.
Exactly. It is your story, but at the same time, it is for the readers. So,
Very much so. Very much.
regarding this, I wanted to ask you, what would you like to tell to your readers now that you have the chance to, that I can see you?
I would like to say thank you for reading my story. And I pray that it blessed you and touched your heart in some way or form. My hope and desire was to break the silence around abuse. I think many hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people feel inadequate. And if I want to tell my reader anything, if you go and read my story and see the supernatural overcoming that I went through repeatedly, I want to tell you that if I can, you can. And may it give you loads of hope.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you again for your time. Despite all the difficulties, you're here now. So thank you very much. And best luck with your book out there.
Thank you so much, Ginevra. Bless you, and thank you for your time.
From Victim to Victor is Tanya Fleiser's real story, and it is now available in bookstores and digital platforms, a publication by Eurobox.